I'm going to talk about a weird scam going on with referrals that for some reason Uber and Lyft cuts people off from getting referral bonuses. It's very odd. I know other YouTubers have talked about this. I've mentioned this here and there in some videos, and I finally cracked the code and figured out what's going on. It still doesn't make sense, but I did figure it out. You can see right here when it comes to Uber that for whatever reason, you can get maximum 10 referrals. That's it. And then with Lyft, you can see you can get maximum 12 referral bonuses a year, and that's it. And I want to talk about this because I know I've mentioned it, like saying frequently here and there, and I know a lot of other YouTubers have as well who are in the ride-sharing world. In case you didn't know, I have my referral links and codes in the description of every video. And I do that more for you than me. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I do that because if, let's say, you go to uber.com or lyft.com and you go to sign up, you get no bonus. You get nothing. You have to use someone referral's link, code, whatever, in order to get that sign-on bonus, right? And it's unfortunate. When I signed up through Uber and Lyft, no bonus. I got nothing, right? Super, super, super annoying. So I do that to help out drivers. The weird thing is for a long period of time, I was getting Uber bonuses and Lyft bonuses, and it was super random, right? You can't really rely on them. Sometimes they were a good amount, sometimes they weren't. You know, I'm very transparent in all my videos. There's some times I look back on my earnings and be like, oh, last month I got a $10 bonus from referring a driver. Hey, that's like one drink at the bar here in LA. Other times, which is pretty awesome, very random, right? And this wasn't all the time. I remember one time I woke up and I got $2,000 from Uber. I got 2 different referral bonuses that happened to kind of be completed on the same day. Both were for $1,000. I got $2,000 in one day, and I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, no way, right? Super, super lucky. Which weird is the referral bonus depends upon the city and state people sign up in. And as you can imagine, people watch my videos from all around the country and all around the world. So if people sign up in different areas, I get different referral bonuses. That's all changed though. It's weird that Uber now, and this is like more of a new thing in the referral guidelines like I showed you, that Uber's now saying you can only refer 10 people maximum. After 10, you're completely cut off. And then with Lyft, it's both weirder and also not as weird. I don't know. I guess it depends how you look at it. That Lyft now is saying, hey, you get 12, I don't know why 12 a year. After 12, if you refer 1 million people, you get nothing. But then the next year, you get that kind of gets reset back to 0. So for example, so far this year, I got a referral and I was like, wait, why did I get money from Lyft? Like I didn't drive for Lyft so far this year. Like, why am I getting money? And then I looked into it and I'm like, oh, I got a referral. Oh yeah. At the beginning of every year, my kind of counter, so to speak, gets reset. And I can get 12 referrals each year from Lyft. And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually something very frustrating. I've actually thought about contacting a lawyer about this, as crazy as that sounds. You know, I do have friends in the legal industry, and I've even contacted Uber, but it's been kind of tricky to get, you know, an exact result. It is very odd, and something at least I want to do one maybe dedicated video about, because I do what's called affiliate marketing when it comes to internet marketing. So for example, if let's say, take this microphone, which by the way is the Shure MV7. This is a microphone I use to film all my videos. I have no affiliation, by the way, with the microphone. If, let's say, I post a link in the description of this microphone, for example, and you click that link and you buy it, I get a little commission. So a little pushback saying, hey, thank you for sending somebody to buy this microphone. We'll give you 5% of what they paid, right? This is very common in the internet marketing world. A lot of YouTubers do this, bloggers. It's very, very common, very, very normal, right? And this also works for signups, referrals, etc., etc. Uber and Lyft is the only companies I've ever seen ever. And I've been doing internet marketing for years upon years. Before I was like a YouTuber, I was also a blogger, right? And I was doing affiliates with blogging. And it's weird that I've never seen a company or an industry say, you know what? If you refer a bunch of people to us, we're actually going to cap you at how much money you can make. We're still going to take their, like, it's just a weird thing. We're still going to sign them up. We're still going to have them go out and drive and make money for us, but we're just going to cap you off for no reason. It doesn't make any sense, because for any industry, let's say take Amazon, which I actually do sometimes affiliate marketing with Amazon. It might be the most easiest affiliate marketing program. Maybe I'll post a video about Amazon on this channel. It's called Amazon Associates. Well, if I refer 1,000 people to Amazon, or 1 person to Amazon, or 1 million people to Amazon, Amazon's pumped. They're like, hey, the more the merrier. If you send us a lot of people, we make money, you make money. It's a win-win for everybody, right? And what's kind of cool, with a lot of affiliate marketing programs, there's usually a discount. So not only do I get money from someone signing up and using my link, the company gets somebody sent to them, in a sense, free marketing. They don't have to do any marketing. And the person going to buy that product gets a discount because they use my link. It's a triple win, right? And the weird thing is, like I said, Amazon would never say, hey, Mark, you're referring too many people to us. You're giving us too much business. No. Uber and Lyft, though, does say that. And that's what's super bizarre, and I don't know why, because they changed their terms. Back in the day, I don't want to use the word uncapped, but it kind of was. You could make an unlimited, in a sense, amount of money and refer an unlimited amount of people. And then Uber said, you know what? 10, you're done. You're done for life. After 10, that's it. And then Lyft said, okay, we're not going to completely cap you, but we're going to do 12 a year. After 12, that's it. And the weird thing is, I don't know why. And what's odd is, you can tell from all the videos I have my Lyft sign-up link in every video I have, right? And the reason why is after 12, I make no money. It's at no benefit to me. If anything, it actually hurts me because YouTube does not like outbound links. YouTube does not like to see that someone clicks your link and leaves YouTube, because that means you're on YouTube for a shorter period of time. YouTube does not like to see that. But I do it for drivers because I'm like, hey, I know what it was like to sign up through Lyft.com and get no referral bonus when if I use someone else's code, and I've mentioned this before in other videos, at the time, I would have gotten $1,000. And the time that I signed up with Lyft, there's a deal going on in Boston where if I signed up through someone's code, they get $1,000, I get $1,000. I missed out on $1,000. Granted, this was years ago, so I mean, I'm not gonna like sweat over it, right? But it does kind of suck. So that's why I have my link in the description of the videos. Even though I get nothing past 12 referrals, I at least want to help out drivers, right? But it is weird and it is bizarre, and I want to make this video, I think especially for I think if anything, more of the content creators out there, or let's say you're a driver who really kind of pushes out your code or your link a lot, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know why. It doesn't make sense because it's not like Lyft says, hey, you know what? And this is what's frustrating. It's not like Lyft says, hey, you know what? If someone uses your code, we're not going to give them a bonus. Or it's not like Lyft says, hey, you know, if someone uses your code, they can't sign up. Like your code's like inactive, so to speak. Lyft says, hey, we're still going to take all this business that you're giving us, but we're just not going to give you any benefit of sending us drivers. Like I checked on Uber. I think this one, I probably referred hundreds, maybe over 1,000 drivers on Uber since they cut me off, so to speak. And if you think about it, that's a bunch of people going out, driving for Uber, making Uber money, right? They're making Uber money. And yet Uber says, yeah, thanks for all that free promotion, that free kind of stuff, but we're not going to give you even a dime, literally. And I've talked to Uber a bunch of times. They just refuse. They're just like, whatever, right? Which is why I said, I don't know if this is like a legal thing per se, because it does depend upon their terms and conditions, but how it's changed is kind of vague. I don't know, I mean, if I do the math out, and it is tough to say, but if I do the math out of how much money collectively Uber and Lyft owes me, I probably missed out, I think it's a better way to word that, on maybe close to 50 or 60K. If, like, say, Uber and Lyft said, you know what, Mark, we're going to retroactively go back, calculate how much money that you should have gotten because we capped you off for both Lyft and Uber, it'd probably be around 50 or 60K. That's a lot of money. That's a year's salary, right? For some people, that's double your salary, right? I mean, so that's a lot of money. And again, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're doing this. Something I want to do a quick video about, I probably won't talk about this a lot in future videos, but it's weird, like I said, because what happened is I got a referral this year. And like I said, I was like, money from Lyft? I didn't drive for Lyft, this year. At least not yet, whatever. And then I was like, oh, the referrals. Oh yeah. They like refreshed, so to speak. And now I'm like back at zero, or not back at zero. Now I'm I actually got 2 so far this year. So the past couple of weeks, I think because like so many people were clicking my links near the end of last year that some of them rolled over where people were like still in the middle of the requirements and just happened to finish them, thank God, in the beginning of this year. So I've gotten 2 so far. I can only get 10 more the rest of the year. Kind of weird, but I don't know. Just something I wanted to post, especially all my content creators out there, from those people who like to say referring a lot of people. It is kind of unfortunate, and to me it makes no logical sense that Uber and Lyft says, hey, we appreciate you sending us all this business, because as you can imagine, the more drivers they have, the more money Uber and Lyft makes. We appreciate you sending us all these drivers, but past only 10 or 12, that's it. I'm not giving you anything more, but thanks for the free business.